on something besides Jason.
I'm sorry to bail. I'm not feeling up to it tonight, you know.
Are you positive? Maybe you could come over later.
I can't, not tonight.
It's Halloween. It's not going to be the same without you. And hold on, there's a trick-or-treater at the door. Okay, I'm calling you back. Hello.
Ah! Gotcha.
AJ? Mom. It's all right. Nobody knows that you're here, but they're bound to find out. Alice has to do the cleaning, and Edward is always puttering around. You just can't stay here.
Mom, I told you last night I'm not leaving. I want my life back, and more than anything, I want a chance to get to know my son.
If anyone saw you, you would end up behind bars. You are a wanted man.
Mom, relax, all right? They haven't caught me so far.
That's because people think you're dead.
Okay, listen to me. I have not seen you in such a long time. I don't want to waste a single minute arguing with you, all right?
Good. So you'll do what I ask, and you'll leave.
Tell me about Michael first. And what's he like? Come on, please tell me.
Well, I don't get a chance to see him very often, but what I do know is that he is thoughtful, he's considerate. He's going to school at PCU.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Is he getting straight A's like Jason or straight C's like me?
Well, I have not asked to see his report card, but I know he's intelligent, and I'm sure he's doing well.
I'll tell you one thing I noticed. He's tall. I saw that last night. He's like a grown man.
It's been a long time since you've been here. As I said, times have changed.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that hasn't changed. This room. Mom, what did you do? You stuck this thing in a time machine or something? I mean, everything in this room looks exactly the same as the day that Jason and I left from boarding school.
And that's the way I like it. I do. Because sometimes I come up here and I think about the way it was when you boys were little. You two got along so well together.
I know.
Oh, ho, ho. Do you remember this? I remember this Halloween.
I remember that mask. He scared the hell out of Jason. He screamed so loud, Dad dropped the drink in his lap, and Grandfather swore that he was having chest pains.
Oh, and you were so pleased. All you did was just laugh.
Oh, you should have seen your face.
You nearly gave me a heart attack, Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, the girl who had snakes as pets and can name every spider in North America. Come on, you loved it.
Okay, maybe I loved it, and maybe I didn't. I'm just glad that you ended up coming over here.
Yeah, well, there's no point sitting around dwelling on everything. So, does this mean I get my treat?
That depends. What did you do to deserve it?
Well, I am a vampire, so I can give you eternal life.
No, I'm kind of liking my life just the way it is right now. I don't know if I like you better as a cop or a robber.
Well, I just got back from the community center. You know, we go there every Halloween, dress up, take the kids' badges and cuffs and hats, and they chase us around. Anyway, this one kid finally got me, a little kid, 5 years old. He goes, "I arrest you forever." I guess he was happy I was a robber. Anyway,
I think I'm happy you're a robber, too.
that's good.
Well, it's sweet that you do that.
Yeah, these kids need something positive in their lives.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of kids do.
Ah, that one of the pamphlets we got from Dr. B.
Yeah, it's adoption. I don't know. I mean, I know that a lot of kids are born every year and they need a good home.
And ours could be one of them.
Well, that was the best birthday cupcake I've ever had.
Oh, good.
Thank you. You're welcome, Maxie.
You know, today's a special day for you, too.
It's Halloween.
It is Halloween, and you should be wearing your costume already. I know you're gonna look gorgeous. I can't wait to see it. Go put it on.
Okay.
Okay. So cute.
So cute.
Thank you for remembering. It means more than you know.
Everything you've done for me, it's not a problem. And speaking of Halloween, what's the big plan tonight there, Rockstar?
Actually, I'm moving out tonight.
This photograph doesn't do you any justice.
Really? It's the least of my problems. I've got to find the person who finished off Bernie Abrams, because that's the one that killed Jason Morgan.
Are you making any progress?
Yeah, I'm waiting on forensics. Plus, there's some fibers that I found at the scene. They're working those up. With any luck, it'll lead me to our man. Or it's all unrelated. And he's out there somewhere, just laughing at me.
I can assure you he's not doing that.
What the hell are you doing?
Luke Spencer.
No wonder you didn't recognize me last time. You were the one with the mask.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? Sure you do. Gardner shack, me tied to a chair, held hostage by Heather Weber and some spud with a hockey mask and a machete.
You were held hostage for a long time. Clearly, you're hallucinating. Have you considered professional counseling?
I knew that Heather was a whack job. She couldn't be gotten to. But her accomplice, he was something else. He could have freed me if he'd had a soul.
Assuming that there was an accomplice, and I'm sure that he does have a soul somewhere, maybe he just figured that you would get yourself out of that mess by yourself.
Really? It was about your height, about your weight. And he had a fixation with fine Italian footwear.
Right, so starving, dehydrated, but you notice the shoes. But that's good, because it's the details that make a story compelling. If you're here because I'm a publisher, I'm afraid I can't print your story. I'm sorry, but you being held hostage by Heather, that's old news.
You're a very skilled dissembler, Manning. But I can spot a bluff. Let's don't play any more games. I know that you were her accomplice. Just admit it.
I can't impose on you and Emma.
Since when?
Look, we're not even technically going to be family anymore. Once I sign the divorce papers, Matt will be my ex-husband and you'll be my
You are
ex-brother-in-law.
Robin's cousin. You're always going to be family to us.
Sometimes family can get on your very last nerve.
Okay. All right, I know that we had some rough sledding in the beginning, but I feel like we've settled into something here.
I kind of feel like I'm in limbo. You know, like I've convinced myself that I'm helping take care of you and Emma, but what I'm really doing is avoiding living my own life.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like you had a little bit of that.
Okay, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I think it's time that I get out on my own and, I don't know, start a life with someone else.
Spinelli?
You know how life is all about timing? Mine happens to be very terrible. He's seeing someone new. She's cute and smart and very nice. She speaks Spinelli better than I do. They can talk about comic books or astronomy for hours. And the horrible part is I actually really like her. Not enough for Spinelli, though. I want him with me.
Was that the birthday wish?
Me and Spinelli forever? Yeah, it's gotta happen. I told him about the divorce, and once he sees that I'm moving out of here, he'll know I'm serious.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm not going to stand in your way of moving forward.
Ditto.
See a guy in a hockey mask and a decent pair of shoes, and you just assume that it's me? I don't even know what to say to you.
Hockey mask, shoes, known association with Heather. You were her boss. You were up to your neck in the baby switch.
No, I was a victim. I trusted her before I figured out that she was a complete and total lunatic.
Well, then you won't mind I take a look at your shoe rack.
No, not at all. Right after you get your commissioner girlfriend who talks funny to give you a warrant. But I don't think she'll do that because she might have told you, but she was there when the charges against me were all dropped.
Well, she doesn't know anything about the shoes yet.
Well, if you want to waste your time and the taxpayers' money going through my shoe closet, go ahead, knock yourself out. But for now, I think it's time for you to take your treat and leave.
I know it was you, Manning. I know it. I can't prove it. Yet. But I'll give you a word of warning. When the wheel of karma comes around, it's going to roll right over you.
You forgot your mask.
Oh, no, you keep it. For next time.
What do you know about the second shooter?
Only what you told me. But I do know you're smart, you're strong, you have great instincts, and at the end of the day, you always get your man.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I really do have to come to a resolution on this case. I owe that to the Quartermains.
Hey, tonight is my first night at the Haunted Star, and they're having this big Halloween bash. I'd love it if you come there. Will you do that?
I don't know about adoption. I have to get used to the idea of little Rocco not looking like you.
Well, there's no guarantee that he would have been as handsome as his father. And that he would have been a boy anyway.
I know. You know what I mean. I just know how much it means to you to have your own child.
We want to be parents. That's the point, right?
So you don't care if the child isn't biologically yours?
No, who cares where the baby comes from? It's you and me and how much love we have to give that counts.